Yesterday it was a book fair in our town, and I didn't know anything about it. I just learned, so I went to the town center, and I found some fantastic people, just young authors in the profession, but of all ages, young, middle age, older. And one interesting fact was when I interviewed them, they were saying that they all started writing during the pandemic. So you can see that there is always something good in what seems terrible. And one of the books that I got, because I fell in love with it, so I'm going to share it with you. This is the Socktopus. Socktopus. And it starts that way, with a lot of socks. Let me find the page. That's it. You see it? So the story is about a question that everybody has asked one day. Have you ever done your laundry and opened up the door to find that you had fewer socks than you had before? Well, you're not the only one. There are quite a few of us. So let me tell a story about a Socktopus. And I'm really grateful to the author, Rosie. And so this is the story. I summarize it for you, and I'm sure you can get our book because it's a fantastic book. Now, this was about an octopus that lived in the ocean, and he was feeling very sad. He was depressed. The place was dark, gloomy, and he was feeling very cold. Very, very cold. And so he decided to get out. And he came out of the ocean and found himself on the street, and there was a kind of big hole, a pipe of a kind. And he approached and felt sucked in. And he was sucked in, and then ended up in a washing machine. And it was all over the place, boom, bam, bam, bam. Eventually it stopped. And then he discovered that the place was full of socks of all kinds, old, newer, colorful, dark, all kinds of stripes and pictures on it. And he loved the colors. And he said, that is the way to get warm. And he picked a few, one for each foot that he had. You know, he had several feet, sorry. And he put on these socks. They were all perfect for his size. And he was so grateful, and he thought, oh well, of course I'm going to take 5 of them, but it doesn't matter. What I will do is I will only take 1 of each. At least they have a second for themselves, so it will be okay. So he wore the socks, and happy and gay, he just went down into the pipe again and plunged into the ocean, went home, and his home was now colorful, warm, attractive, beautiful, with socks on his feet and socks on the line, all there. And so, my friends, if you had lost a socks or 2 or 3, don't mind. It is good for somebody else. Isn't it a beautiful story? It's not my own. But one thing it shows is that you can all create stories from the questions you ask yourself about the world, your day-to-day experience. So join Rosie and get our book.